Welcome back to the Green Corner, where we dive deep into the cannabis conversations shaping the Caribbean and beyond. In this special episode, we take you to the beautiful Twin Island nation of Antigua and Barbuda, where cannabis reform is not just a discussion, it's a movement in motion.
The economy of Antigua and Barbuda is dependent on the tourism sector. Our GDP, the economic growth, is really governed by the tourism industry. But we recognize, of course, that there are many frailties and uncertainties in the tourism sector. The situation is, you see, that hurricanes, climate change, political policies from the US as well, and others could affect our industry. We therefore thought it fit to get another industry, a niche market, where we could build, not only to diversify the economy, but to make certain that we can generate employment opportunities, have more money circulating in the economy, and we thought of the cannabis industry.
We also had a compelling conversation with the lead medical doctor working alongside the MCA, helping bridge science, wellness, and access for patients who need cannabis-based therapies.
I look at medicinal cannabis not as something to help my practice, but to help my patients. So a lot of my patients, and because I'm an oncologist, they require additional therapies to help them through the cancer treatment, cancer diagnosis, and even the palliative care process of their disease. So what cannabis, of course, is very well known for is as an aid for pain management. Other than that, it decreases the dependency of patients on opioids, which are very, very damaging drugs. Not even in comparison with cannabis, but in comparison with any pain medication, opioids should be one of the last options. All right. So as long as we can keep them off of opioids, as long as we can keep them on the lowest dose of opioids while still managing their pain, that's the best way to go. Now, with other non-opioid pain medications, we have things like paracetamol, where in high doses it can cause liver damage, etc. Medicinal cannabis, I know, other than the symptoms of when the patient actually gets high or the psychoactive effects of the cannabis, there are very few visceral effects of the cannabis on the body. The effects are more so on memory, etc. And for patients who are dependent on medication to have a pain-free lifestyle, it's a huge added benefit.
We visited 3 local dispensaries on the island, each with their own unique story, community ties, and take on operating in this evolving market.
Right now with Pineapple Road, we're pushing new strains and we're always trying to find new phenos, constantly trying to diversify. Also trying to keep our footprint and be as efficient as possible. So resources, materials aren't easy to find down here. So we just kind of keep an open mind, constantly learning, just like everybody else in this industry. But I mean, we're young down here in Antigua in terms of the legal side of things. So everybody's just trying to wrap our heads around, the legalities and how best to push forward as a unified unit. Because I mean, anybody can do this on their own, but you're only going to reach so far. So I think everybody's coming to a realization that unification is key. Anybody can grow some good weed, but we got to just get together and get to the next level. We have beautiful sun, 12 hours, we have the right environment. So right now what we're getting in the summer, which is our hardest time to grow, is some really, really primo good stuff. We've managed to pheno hunt. The last 2.5 years has been a learning experience, not just growing on island and in these structures and, customizing them to our needs, but evolving and finding the strains that are going to perform for us. And we feel really confident the next 1.5 years that we're going to be unreeling some strains that hopefully keeps everybody on their toes. Hopefully we keep the flavors fresh, new, not just a cannabis that'll put you down, but something that brings a lot more to the medicinal side of things. And that's where we're at. We hope to grow into some extraction, small scale in the near future. Try to give a little bit more concentrated, direct medicinal products to our patients. And just trying to educate. Right now we're noticing with Pineapple Road is that we need to do a lot of education. And I mean, we can say we're relying on other people to do it for us, but I think as we get together as this unit all the licensed growers, the whole MCA, everybody, we're starting to realize that education is key. A lot of people just don't know. A lot of people don't know that we even exist in Antigua. You know, a lot of people don't know you could go down the road and get good, clean, quality medicine.
Meet Cannabis, one of the newest dispensaries in Antigua and Barbuda.
We have a number of strains that are focused on just helping people understand how to use cannabis in the morning, in the evening, at night, and also to remove the stigma around cannabis, first of all. People don't realize that it's a natural medicine that can help you with sleep, pain management, relaxation, while they're using other pharmaceuticals for these symptoms. They can use cannabis, which is a natural product. There have been a lot of advancements overall, in the industry regarding and in the medical industry rather, understanding how the endocannabinoid system works with the compounds within cannabis. It attaches itself to your nervous system, to your immune system, and it can transform your health ultimately.
We are here in Antigua and we're sitting in the Grow Lounge. You know, we're no strangers to grow. And we're here with Leo. Leo, tell us who you are, man.
All right. First off, welcome everybody. My name is Leo, operations manager, son of the founder of Grow Antigua. So I'm in charge of the operation, and that's pretty much who I am. Don't know what else to say.
Well, he doesn't want to say, the man that makes the plans, the man that runs the building, runs the ins and out. But I know that there's a team that helps you to be who you are and do the things that Grow is doing by even, being we're at the second dispensary,
Yeah. So I would definitely say nothing could be done without the team. So I wouldn't say I'm the man that gets it done. Couldn't be done without the team.
There you go.
I value my team highly. Without them, couldn't do it. My mom, the managing director of the company, my brother, Ras Miller, the heads on the farm, everybody, down to the trimmers, the people who work in the store. The team is what holds everything together. And yeah, we're in the latest addition to the company. This is the first medical cannabis lounge in Antigua.
Wow.
Also, along with it comes our second dispensary.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a lot of firsts for us. We started off with the first dispensary in Antigua, and now we've stepped up. We have 2 and a lounge. So it's pretty cool. There's new people coming in. We've just got a new dispensary, a new company just opened up recently. So things are moving forward.
So you would talk about, if we look at the progress of what Antigua has came from to what it is now, I know even looking at the standpoint of you guys, open up a second dispensary, would you say that the economy and people want to come to the Caribbean and people want to come to Antigua to smoke some of the herbs down here?
Yeah, I think from where we started, we've come a long way. I think our goal is to make Antigua a staple for cannabis tourism. And I think as time goes on, Antigua is becoming more and more known for the cannabis industry that we have, and more importantly, the medical cannabis industry that we have. We've definitely come a long way. We still have a long way to go, but we're moving forwards. And my motive is always that a slow step forward is better than a step backwards. So we're moving forwards and we're doing our thing.
The authority was established recently, and the work that they've done can only be described in one word: exemplary.
Working with the MCA has been great because they understand our hurdles. They are the ones reading us the riot act, so to speak, sometimes, but they do see the position we're in. They do understand how difficult it is to do these grows right off the bat immediately. So they've been working with us, and education, they've been educating us on the laws and legalities and how to get things done. And it's just been a learning curve, and we're really grateful for how they've dealt with the situation. I'm sure we could be in certain places and it'll be a little bit more affirmative and more stringent. Right here, we're happy. We have a team that works with us. They answer questions, they're available. So, we're grateful for that.
I will wrap up by saying, with proper control, with proper fine-tuning, and with collaboration with the medical sector, medicinal cannabis can be a very valuable option for many patients, not just cancer patients, albeit I do speak for cancer patients because of my specialty, but in a lot of other things as well, neurology, weight management, etc.
It is our intention to make sure that we give every life, every effort to grow and to establish the industry as one of the leading sectors in the future for our economy. And we are of the considered opinion that this is the way which we must go.
Thank you for watching.